when you come to Verona. You are finally coming home when you come to Verona. It's a place to call your own when you come to Verona. When you're finally coming home and you learn what it means to be a family.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Verona Chamber of Commerce Holiday Show. I'm Anthony Lombardi of Anthony Roberts Salon, and I am here with Lenny Livreri of Mr. Bruno's Pizza. Mr. Bruno's is one of the newest businesses in Verona, and I got to tell you, it's probably one of the best pizzerias in Verona, and I can attest to that because we at the salon are probably ordering from it once or twice a week. Am I correct? Am I right, Lenny?
Yes, yes.
So, Lenny, tell us a little bit about Mr. Bruno's. Tell us a little bit about your story, how it began, where you come from. Just give us a little insight into Mr. Bruno's.
Me and my brothers started out in Brooklyn, a little small corner store. We grew making pizza, sandwiches. We started bottling sauce. We had an opportunity to buy Mr. Bruno's in Lyndhurst, New Jersey. We bought it. We added an addition. We added a bar. We have, catering, party room. Restaurants doing very well.
Okay.
We're famous for our Sicilian pie.
Yeah, that was my next question. To Star Ledger, they awarded you Best Sicilian Pie in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And that's saying something because, we're not Nebraska. This is New Jersey and New York. I mean, if you're getting the best Sicilian pie in New Jersey, that's saying something. You're up against some pretty stiff competition, I'm going to tell you.
Yes. Well, our Sicilian goes back many, many years for Brooklyn people, the way they made it in bakeries, and we put the cheese on the bottom. Mm-hmm. We use only the best tomatoes.
San Marzano, right?
San Marzano tomatoes and Alta Cucina, and we grind our own Pecorino Romano cheese. We don't buy it grated. We're only the best olive oils on top. It's just a fantastic pie.
I wish you guys could smell this. I really do. I wish you could really, everybody out there, smell this pizza. And if this was smell-o-vision instead of television, you would really get the understanding. Because right now I'm getting hungry right now, and I don't even want to talk to Lenny anymore. I just want to eat his pizza. Okay? So, Lenny, let me ask you something. Now, I'm proud of Verona. I'm a proud Verona business owner for 7 years at the salon. What brings you to Verona?
I have the Lyndhurst store, and then I opened another store in Jackson Heights, Queens, part of where we're from. And talking to the landlord when I put the extension on, he knew I had two stores, and the landlord owns the
strip mall here.
The strip mall in Verona, and owns the one in Lyndhurst.
Oh, so you're the same landlord in both?
Same landlord. So he asked me if I was interested, made an appointment, came and see it. Then I started talking to people in Lyndhurst about Verona, and they say, it's a great place, you got to go there, you got to see, the people are good, this, that, I came here once, twice, I went to the park, it started growing on me. So I said, you know what? I think with my product, once the people taste it.
And it's not just the pizza that's great. Like I said, we get you got great wraps, you have great panini sandwiches, your appetizers. And I can say this, I'm not going to just say this because I've tried pretty much, I haven't tried everything on them, but we've tried the pizza, we've tried the wraps, and I've tried the sandwiches, and everything's been fantastic.
Well, we use great bread for the panini, so that's a big thing. And all the ingredients, I just use the best ingredients.
I think that's
the most important thing.
Right?
People they'll pay, but they want to eat good.
They want to eat good.
That's it.
Now, let me ask you something, because I've actually been into Mr. Bruno's. I'm not just takeout. I've been in there, and you decorated it really nice. Like when you walk in, it doesn't give you the feel of like a regular pizzeria. Yeah. And that's nothing against regular pizzerias out there, but I think pizzerias in New Jersey have this, certain
streamlined
Italian, picture of the boot somewhere, some Italian soccer, some World Cup team hanging in the back, right? World Cup soccer team hanging in the back, and the red and white checkered tablecloths. That's New Jersey pizzerias. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, it's 100%. Our other pizzeria has tile floor, granite, whatever, real Italian. We got the Sicilian Trinaghias up and all the clay and terracotta. Me and my brothers, went in there when it was raw walls, and we says we got to do something different. You know, we got to, and we hired a designer to come in and give us some ideas and some different colors, and you know, we went with the sleek stainless steel, some red, some black, and you know, the floor, a couple of train pitches.
Yeah, it looks like almost like a sub. Like that. And I did the same thing with my salon when we opened. I wanted the open feeling because I figure once you start putting the walls up and the drop ceilings in, it closes it down real quick. So even in my salon, you have to come by my salon, by the way. You haven't been by yet.
Yes.
But you got to come by, check it out, because I have the same thing. I have the open ceiling. I have the exposed brick. I mean, I wanted an open space too. I wanted it airy, and I think you guys did the same thing.
Yeah, you could see straight through our kitchen. It's all stainless steel. You know, done different.
Good.
Different. Yeah.
So you loving Verona so far?
So far, so good. Thank God. Can't complain.
All right. Why don't you, if you get a chance, why don't you tell the people that are watching, you know, how they can get in touch with you?
Well, we're in a strip
address?
mall, right on Verona, in Verona, on Bloomfield Ave, 150 Bloomfield, Verona. Number is 973-857-0323. We deliver. Anything you don't see, we make it, and we aim to please. So, any requests, just ask us.
And their delivery's fast too. I can attest to that. The delivery's fast. You call up, and before you hang up the phone, they're at the door.
Yes, I always got 2 guys on delivery, so that's a good thing.
Well, Lenny, thank you very much.
Okay, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I'll probably talk to you tomorrow when we put our order in.
My pleasure, but I'll be by.
All right, yeah,
Really
definitely.
pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
My pleasure.
Okay, happy holidays, everybody.
We'll be back soon with our very special next guest. Welcome back, everyone, to this very special holiday edition of the Verona Chamber of Commerce Roundtable Show. My next guest is someone who needs no introduction. All the way from the North Pole, the one and only, the man himself, Santa Claus.
Oh, so nice to be here with you, Anthony. Have you been a good boy this year?
I'm on the fence.
Okay. So we'll talk later. You still have a few more days to get there.
And I just want to thank you. I know you're very busy this time of year.
Yes, I know. Yeah, we're real busy up at
So
the...
to take the time to come down and talk to us here in Verona,
Such a pleasure. Always a pleasure to see you.
very good to have you.
So what's going on in town?
Well, I'm sure you know, but Verona has a lot going on for Christmas. I mean, Verona really gets into the holiday spirit.
You know, we've heard something about that up at the North Pole. We heard that the Chamber of Commerce is doing a wonderful thing for the children.
Toys for Tots.
Yes, exactly. In fact, you know what? The factory is running a little slow, and we needed a little extra help. And we heard that the merchants in Verona are going to actually donate toys. And I understand, I even know the locations, because you know me, I'm Claus, I know everything.
You're all-knowing.
I know that they're going to be at Lapels. It's also going to be at Terry Drugs, and we even have one here at the community center, a bin where you can stop by, unwrapped toys.
Unwrapped new toys.
New toys, yes.
Toys. Unwrapped
thank you,
new
yes.
toys.
New toys are important. And also there's another location at Sylvan Learning Center. And there is, of course, I think I mentioned Terry Drugs.
Yes, you did mention Terry Drugs. Now, do you have the hours of when they can stop by Terry Drugs?
You can stop your toys by at any time, but the most important thing to remember is that they have to be in by December 14th.
December 14th.
That is the pickup date. And God knows there's a lot of needy children out there that want to have Christmas. And
we want to make
it's
sure
a
every one of them
wonderful
gets
thing
something.
the community does.
Now, you're going to be at Terry's Drugs also taking pictures, correct?
Yes, in fact, we go there every year. I'm going to be there December 7th, 14th, and the 21st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Bring your cameras by, bring your video cameras. You're welcome to take pictures of me and your children. I'd be happy to do that. I do that every year.
Some other things. What else?
Oh, what else is going on?
Yeah, I know holiday catering.
Holiday catering is fantastic, yes. In fact, Mr. Brunos, who was just on, he's going to be at the Fair and Square giving away his famous pizza. Oh, excuse me one moment.
I think we have Mrs. Claus.
Yes, it's Mrs. Claus, yes. Hello, Mrs. Claus, yes. Yes, I'm doing a television show right now, yes. Oh, what? You need cookies. Oh, yes, I would recommend that you go to DePaulo's Bakery. In fact, I'll stop on the way home. They have a flat roof. Yes, I will stop in there. Okay, dear. Good to see you. In fact, I was just about to tell a story. That's the wife.
She hung up.
Yes, I got in trouble with the wife the other day. I thought I'd bring her home some flowers. So I got these flowers together, and as I got off the sleigh, I began to find out they were very cold. One seemed to fall out, and as I began to walk, they all began to fall out. And as I got to the door and knocked on the door for Mrs. Claus, I was standing there with a green bush. So I remembered one magical word, the magic of Christmas, by saying, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And the flowers began to bloom. And I presented these to Mrs. Claus, and let me tell you, Anthony.
You got out of trouble.
I got out of trouble for
Flowers
sure.
usually help.
Yes, always. Oh, now let me get back in my chair. What else is going on?
What else is going on? We talked about Terry Drugs. We talked about the catering.
Mm-hmm. There are some terrific catering spots as well. Did I mention Mealy's?
No, you didn't.
Oh, Mealy's
Love
has
Mealy's.
a wonderful catering facility for the holidays. You should call in advance. And also, 8 Hills does a darn good turkey, too. In fact, you can even order that turkey in advance. You should order it a couple weeks in advance.
Probably. I'm
And
sure they get very
they'll
busy.
deliver it with trays and everything.
Did they come to the North Pole? They delivered to the North Pole?
Unfortunately not. But I have sent down a sleigh before to pick it up.
All right. Yeah, they're okay for pickup, just not delivery to the North Pole.
Yes, absolutely.
I got you.
And you know another thing, I thought maybe for all the folks at home, you and I would do a trick together.
I'm always down for a trick.
Let's do a trick.
Yeah, tell me, I heard you got some tricks up your sleeve.
Oh, in fact, I have one just for you.
One just for
and
me.
everyone at home is going to see this. It's quite a simple thing to do. I have here a disc, and I'm going to ask all of you at home to stare into the middle of this disc for 12 seconds, and then we're going to see Anthony's head grow twice its size. It's quite simple, yes. In fact, all you have to do is stare right in the middle. I'll count to 12, and then, and only then, we'll look at Anthony's head, and you'll see the illusion. Everybody ready? 1, 2, look in the middle, let it take you in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, don't look before, 11, get ready, and then we'll all stare at Anthony's head. 12. Now stare at Anthony's head. How did that feel?
I feel my head swelling.
Well, you have every right to feel that way. Well, in fact, you know, one other thing I'd like to do with you before I disappear here and get back to the North Pole, I brought here, by the way, do you have a cell phone on you, Anthony? Yes. I'm going to blow up this balloon. I was asked to do this on the way here by the state police. You know, Anthony, I've done this in front of 4 presidents at Mount Rushmore. I think they were stoned. Now, may I borrow your cell phone? This has not been prearranged between you and I, has it?
That's not.
I have here a cell phone. And I'm going to invite you to come into a close camera. Come right in nice and close. Because I want you to see that I'm going to take this cell phone and I'm going to put it inside this balloon. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to use a magic word I once heard in church. Bingo. And I'm going to, in fact, push it inside the balloon. Don't applaud, let it build. The hard way is to get it out. The only way is to rip it out. That's exactly what I'm going to do, is rip it out of the balloon. It's kind of hard to do with gloves on, but you can see that it was really in there, and I returned your cell phone to you just as good as new, and thank you very much for the use of it.
Well, Santa, thank you very much.
Hey, it's such a pleasure to be here in Verona, always is. Oh, yes.
And one other thing, you're going to be at the fair in the square as well, correct?
Oh, and I have been for many, many years. It's one of
In fact,
Verona's greatest events.
In fact, you close pretty much the fair.
In fact,
you
yes.
Make a grand entrance on the fire truck.
Well, I have to tell you, Diana Vitrano of the Community Advocates, she's done this for years. She pulls all the merchants together. Everyone has entertainment, and usually it's a very nice day. I hope it will be in this case. And the whole town comes out, and we have music, food, and then I arrive on the fire truck afterwards. It's a wonderful event.
Always a great time. It's always something great to bring the kids out to, let the kids see Santa. And you might find somebody in town that didn't even know was a business in town, and and some of them have really good deals that day.
Absolutely. They all have tables out there.
They have the tree lighting. Is it the same day? The Fair in the Square is the same day as the tree lighting?
Yes, December 7th.
December 7th.
Saturday,
Okay.
December 7th. It runs from 11 to about 6.
Okay. So everybody come out to the Fair in the Square. We hope to see you all there. And Santa, I just want to say thank you for coming.
Oh,
I
it's
know
such
you're
a
busy.
pleasure.
The
Such
elves
a
working
pleasure.
hard?
Yes, they are. They are.
Okay.
We're almost ready. But again, we need help with those toys for tots. That's always great.
Definitely. And I'll make sure that my son gets his letter out to you just as soon as we get it.
Wonderful. Oh, such a pleasure to see you, and so happy to see that you've been good this year.
All right. Thank you very much, Santa.
A pleasure.
Everybody, thank you.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Once again, I'm Anthony Lombardi of Anthony Roberts Salon right here in Verona. Thank you for being part of this very special holiday edition of the Verona Chamber of Commerce Roundtable Show. I wish everyone a very happy holiday, and look forward to seeing you next month. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone.
Oh.
With a lot of love, we found a home. Our friendships grow, 'cause we're not alone. Our children safe to follow dreams. Open your eyes, see what I see. Every one of you is a part of me, not just a town, a community. When you come to Verona, you are finally coming home. When you come to Verona, it's a place to call your own, and you learn what it means to be a family. The avenue where business thrives, our history has shaped our lives. What our fathers built, we have carried on. Though times may change, our beliefs are strong. When you come to Verona, you are finally coming on. When you come to Verona, it's a place to call your own, and you learn what it means to be a family. When you come to Verona. When you come to Verona, you are finally coming home. When you come to Verona, it's a place to call your own. When when you come to Verona.